What's up, guys? Well, if you clicked on this video, it's probably because you guys need help with drag downs in Smash, which is completely normal. Drag downs are a fairly kind of intermediate / advanced thing you can do within Smash Bros, where you essentially can extend combos and just do a whole lot more damage than you ordinarily would be able to. And it's pretty cool with that. You can get that crowd pretty hyped. It can make you feel like you're kind of playing better, even if you really aren't. Sometimes it can really encourage you because it's one of those things where it's kind of technical, but at the same time, it's really not that difficult. So we're going to cover a few things in today's video, reasons why you're probably messing up, things you can do to make yourself better, and even controls you can fix to essentially make it basically work better for you. So let's get into this video. One thing you can do to hopefully improve your ability to go in drag downs is to actually fix kind of a control within your controllers, which will allow you to basically do your up airs easier. At least for me, it would be easier, especially if you're going for up airs. So what you're gonna do, I'm sure a lot of you already know this, is you can go into Smash and you're gonna see these two little Joy-Cons down here. Click on that so you can modify your controls, and then you can go down to any one of your profiles that you have. Choose the one that you want to be working on drag downs with, because this is the one you're basically going to be doing on. We'll go with JGN. In use for me. And then it says other settings here at the bottom. Click on other settings and you're going to turn off stick jump. It's already off for me. Turn it back on to show you guys. Switch it to off, and that's really all you have to do. Then you go into training and just get some stuff out of the way and see if you can pull some off. Okay, now that we are in training mode, we will actually be combining the new stick input that we have, but we can't pick the stick up for jumps, as well as our short hop variation that we did in the previous video. I'll put that in the eye above just in case you guys didn't watch that, but it basically shows you multiple different ways to short hop, just in case your way isn't working out for you, because sometimes people really struggle with that too, and that can be a big issue. So the first thing we're going to talk about with our short hop drag downs is to figure out why we are messing up. So you probably are messing up because you're either going too high, or the number one reason could be that you are doing a rising aerial instead of a just short hop drag down aerial kind of. So what I mean by that is, ordinarily if you were to press X and A at the same time, you do get a short hop. But if you do press X and A at the same time, it is a rising aerial, meaning it's a whole lot harder to fall down out of. And more often than not, you will get the last hit to connect, which is fine. It's still a short hop and it could be a drag down, I guess, but more often than not, when that last hit connects, you're not able to get any of the drag down, and you basically just can't pull off the combos you want to and can't get the string you're looking for. Now, so we're going to go for our X and Y short hop jump where you press the two buttons together as discussed in the previous video. And what that will do was it'll allow us to actually just get a normal short hop going so that we can get our drag down. Now there's tons of different ways to do drag downs because tons of different characters have them, but this is pretty universal for most. So I chose Joker because I feel like if there's anybody to start on, Joker probably has the easiest drag down to do, plus it's one of the simplest to keep consistently doing. If you're going for Sheik is kind of similar, it's just she's a little bit harder to get it on because there's no just easy path to getting it with her, I suppose. So it also works with Pikachu as well, Falco, everybody basically. So here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically start it up. You can do whatever you want. I will start with grab. You will toss them straight up, and as you toss them up, you're going to hold the stick up as well, and because you're holding the stick up without the stick input, you will not end up jumping, which is really nice. And then you're going to press the X and Y and drag down with A. So you're basically going to go grab, up stick, double jump, and then push down. And you can re-grab like that. So essentially what you're doing, in case that didn't make any sense, you're going to grab, throw up, keep the stick pointed up, press X and Y for your short hop, or any way that you prefer to short hop. If you want to just tap A or X or Y because you're good at it, or even if maybe the stick pointing up helps you for jumps, go for that too. But I prefer the X and Y because I just think it's more consistent. So you're going to jump, hit your A since you're already pointing the stick up, and then as you're pretty much in the middle of hitting it, when you reach the climax of the jump, put your stick down, your left stick down. So essentially it'll look like this if you can pull it off correctly. And you just keep doing that until you basically have had enough and combo out where you need to do. There's another thing that we can talk about in the video, whereas If you're in the air also, if you're already in the air prior to a jump, maybe you're like this high in the air, if you do manage to get an opponent really high in the air, I wish I could knock him up high enough, but if you can get him high enough in the air, you could still do a drag down just by falling like that. To whereas instead of having to launch them, maybe you want to drag them down to perform more combos. So essentially, you don't have to have them super low to get a drag down to work, but it definitely makes it easier. If you want to get them in midair with the drag down, that's totally possible as well. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I would love to help you guys out. Like, share, and subscribe more, and thank you guys so much for watching.